All right, today we're diving into a powerful new way to think about business growth. We're going to move past the usual tips and tricks and look at a complete blueprint for something bigger, something Jay Abraham calls geometric growth. Let's get right into it. So, who's the mind behind this? Jay Abraham. And when we say he's a legend, we're not kidding. They call him the expert's expert for a very good reason. This isn't a guy who's just worked in a couple of fields. We're talking about someone who has consulted for over 1,000 different industries. He sees the patterns that nobody else does. Okay, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You're grinding, right? Putting in more hours, more money, more sweat, and for what? Maybe a 10% bump in sales if you're lucky. It's that classic hamster wheel feeling. And honestly, it's where so many entrepreneurs get completely stuck. Well, that hamster wheel, it actually has a name. It's called the linear growth trap. It's the default setting for most businesses, but as you're about to see, it's a trap that keeps you from building something truly remarkable. And this really gets to the heart of the difference. Linear growth is just simple addition. 1 + 1 = 2. You add one more salesperson, you get a few more sales. It's predictable, but it's small. Geometric growth, though, that's a whole different ballgame. That's multiplication. 2 × 2 = 4. You're not just adding pieces, you're optimizing the whole system, so every single part makes every other part more powerful. The results aren't just bigger, they're exponential. So the big question is, how do you make that leap? How do you switch your business from an addition problem to a multiplication problem? It all starts with a fundamental shift in how you see everything. It's what Abraham calls the geometric growth mindset. At the center of this mindset is a holistic strategy. It's the simple, powerful idea that nothing in your business lives on an island. Your marketing, your sales, your operations, your customer service, they're not these separate silos that never talk to each other. No way. They're all connected. You make one small, smart tweak over here, and boom, it can create this massive, compounding ripple effect across the entire company. Adopting this mindset also means you gotta know where to hunt for ideas. And check this out, because this one's a real eye-opener. If you spend all your time just studying your direct competitors, you are looking in the completely wrong place. Jay's research is clear. A staggering 98% of true game-changing breakthroughs, they come from taking a proven idea from a totally unrelated industry and applying it in a fresh, new way. Okay, so the philosophy makes sense, right? Look at the whole system, look outside your industry. But how do we actually do it? This is where it gets really practical. Abraham gives us a simple but incredibly powerful framework of 3 strategic levers we can pull to make geometric growth a reality. And here they are. 1, maximize your core. 2, envelop your market. And 3, redeploy your assets. I want you to think of these like an architect. You've got your foundation, your walls, and your roof. You need all 3 to build something that's not just big, but also stable and strong. So let's break down each one. Lever number 1, maximize your core. This is so important. Before you go chasing some shiny new object, you have to strengthen what you're already doing. Look at the parts of your business that already generate cash and ask, how can we get more out of this? It means you deconstruct everything, you question why you do things the way you do, and, this is key, you put people in roles where their specific talents can shine, instead of expecting everyone to be good at everything. Okay, your foundation is solid. Next up, you build the walls by enveloping your market. Abraham has this awesome name for this, the Power Parthenon strategy. Think about the real Parthenon in Greece. It's held up by multiple, strong pillars, not just one fragile little stick. That's the idea here. Don't just rely on Facebook ads. Build up to 8 different ways to reach your market. Partnerships, joint ventures, direct mail, online ads, whatever works. The goal is to be everywhere, creating an authentic, positive presence from all directions. And now for the 3rd lever, and honestly, this is where the real magic happens. Redeploy your assets. This is all about finding the hidden treasure that's already sitting right inside your business. I mean, think about it. That old series of reports you published, that's not just old content. That can be repackaged into a high-value training manual. That list of leads who said no to your big offer, don't throw it out. Go back to them with a smaller, low-risk, entry-level product. You're literally creating new revenue streams with almost 0 new cost. It's absolutely brilliant. So now we have the architect's blueprint for building something incredible. But, it's just as important to understand the things that can go wrong, the common structural flaws that cause most ventures to crumble before they even get going. And it all boils down to this one critical question. Are you a tactician or are you a strategist? The tactician is stuck in the weeds, right? They're focused on daily tasks, the next promotion, with a vague goal to just make money. But the strategist? They're playing chess, not checkers. They focus on designing higher-yielding business models. Their goals are specific because they've worked backwards from the finish line. A tactician sells one product, but a strategist sees the total profit opportunity in every single customer relationship. These right here, these are the architect's nightmares. These are the flawed blueprints for failure. Things like building your business on quick, fleeting promotions instead of on real, solid assets, or chasing some crazy 10x moonshot before you've even reinforced your core business. And maybe the biggest nightmare of all, failing to truly understand what a customer is worth to you over their entire lifetime. These are the traps every great architect knows to avoid. So, we'll leave you with this question to really think about in your own world. Just for a moment, forget about what you don't have. Look inside your business, at your content, your team, your customer list, your processes. What is the single most valuable, untapped asset you already own that with a strategic eye could unlock your next big wave of growth?